state governments have. Under the 10th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, all powers not granted to the federal government are reserved for states and the people. All state governments are modeled after the federal government and consist of three branches, which are executive, legislative, and judicial. How do states work together with other states and with the national government in our federal system? The states work together using the full faith and credit clause, which ensures that each state will accept the decisions of civil courts in other states. The states work together with the federal government by sharing the cost of providing a wide range of social services to the American people. In the United States, all 50 independent states fit together to form one country. The federal system allows state governments to serve the needs of their citizens while cooperating as a united country. How are state legislators organized to equally represent the citizens of their state? Citizens elect lawmakers or legislators who pass laws on their behalf. These lawmaking bodies are organized to represent all citizens equally. How are state laws passed? Most of the states have a House and a Senate, and the laws are usually introduced in the House, are voted on, and are passed to the Senate to be voted on, and if approved, goes to the governor for a signature. In some cases, laws can be introduced through elections where people vote on questions to become law. How do citizens participate in making state laws? Legislators and governors are not the only people who take part in lawmaking. There are many opportunities at state level for citizens to participate in the lawmaking process. Citizens who put input in are called constituents. The process of passing state laws is similar to the process used in the U.S. Congress. In some states, citizens can take a direct role in making the state laws. Who is the state's chief executive and what are his or her powers and duties? The state's chief executive is the governor, and his or her duties are to run the day-to-day affairs of their state. The state's executive branch carries out laws made by the state's legislative branch. What kind of cases do the state courts handle? Jurisdiction refers to the kind of cases a court is authorized to hear. State courts, in contrast, have broad jurisdictions, so the cases individuals are most likely to be involved in. Some examples are robberies, traffic violations, broken contracts, and family disputes, and are usually tried in state courts. How is the state court system organized? The state courts are going to be set up according to the state constitution. Most of them have three levels. The local courts, usually set up by county. Then there are appeal courts, typically set up by regions within the state. And then the state has their highest court, normally referred to as the Supreme Court. How are state judges selected? Judges are chosen by a legislative committee based on each potential judge's past performance. Some states hold potential elections to determine if the judge should continue to serve. State court systems include lower courts, general trial courts, and state supreme courts.